From the track to the basketball court to the football field, lawmakers are looking at 3 bills that would increase school CPR requirements and make student athletes receive mandatory heart screenings.
I think they just make sense, where we can never be too prepared.
At Tewksbury High School, Athletic Director Brian Hickey said the school is already taking steps to implement mandatory CPR training for coaches.
We already do so much work now with things like hydration, proper stretching, proper weight training, nutrition, and I think this is just another piece to that puzzle, and it makes sense.
There are currently 3 bills being proposed. The first would require all student athletes to know CPR. The second would require all coaches to be CPR trained and know how to use a defibrillator. The third would require all student athletes to undergo an electrocardiogram, a screening tool for the heart that checks for abnormalities. However, doctors say an electrocardiogram, or EKG, may not be the best screening tool. It can lead to false positives in young adults, revealing abnormalities that aren't there, or can produce normal results when there actually is a serious condition.
The EKG can look normal when there is a serious cardiac condition, and then there are a lot of serious cardiac conditions that have normal EKGs anyway, so it wouldn't help necessarily.
While screening is still critical, the EKG is also expensive and can be difficult to implement as a mandatory statewide requirement.
It's well-meaning to do a lot of screening, and I agree with aggressive screening of athletes and others for that matter. And certainly asking people if they have chest discomfort, fainting spells, or shortness of breath, that's really important, and examining for a heart murmur is very important. And I guess an EKG usually fits into that, but I think it would be difficult for a bill to encompass all students and to make the EKG a realistic part of it.
For student athletes, any measure that will enhance health and safety seems like a good idea.
It's important for the track team as a whole just to make sure that everyone's healthy and in a safe environment to do their best during the season.
We're already go through a CPR program through our gym class, so everyone here is usually CPR certified. And I think especially when it gets hot outside and people are getting tired and heat exhaustion, then it'll be good to know that there's someone that can help you if something happens.
In Tewksbury, Bridget Scormenti for LowellSun.com.